Well, we're joined now by Kirstie Allsopp, and with her, Holly Baxter, co-founder and editor of the Vagenda magazine. What do you make of this advice?
I find it slightly depressing, I think. I mean, what's sad about it is that you say, you know, I have this hypothetical daughter, she's growing up in a society that makes it really difficult to be a mother and to have a career or to do university and things, and so I would ask her to change her life around. And what I find depressing about that is that I really want society to change. I really want us to campaign for things like paternity leave to be extended and for flexible working hours. I don't want women's lives to have to change.
There is one thing, Holly, that is really difficult in all of this. I want exactly what you want, all of those things. But nature is not with you and I. Nature is not a feminist. This one factor about the fertility window is the only thing that I was addressing and discussing. Go to university, have a career, do what makes you happy, travel, write, do whatever you want, but be aware of the fertility window and make your choices in an informed way. And this fertility window has been a taboo topic, Jeremy. People have not discussed it. And that's the issue. We can't change it.
Yeah, I mean, that's an unarguable fact.
It is.
Fertility does go over a cliff, as you put it, by the time, from about
from the age of about
mid-30s onwards.
And if you've got a fertility problem that you don't know about, if you hit 35 and then you're going into forms of treatment, there's very little that they can do.
See, that's unarguable, isn't it? That's a biological fact.
Of course, biological facts exist, but the biological fact is also that two people make a baby, and that why should a woman be considering?
No, but that's
why was it only your advice?
Well, because only the woman is affected by the fertility problem.
Why shouldn't a man leave
Holly's quite right.
university
Holly is quite
as well?
right, and that's what I said in the article, and that's why today has particularly enraged me, because I've been condemned for saying it. People haven't read the whole interview, and in that interview...
Well, I've read the whole interview.
And in that interview I said, if I had a son of 26 and he was in a loving relationship with someone, I would say to him, address the topic of what you both want for your future. It is important that men understand about the fertility window just the same as women, because it impacts them. They want to be parents. And if they don't want to be parents, they need to say, sorry, that's not what I want right now. This isn't for me. We need to be more honest as women to each other and as parents to our children, because the heartache of infertility, we've all seen it. We all have friends who have failed to understand this window because women haven't been honest with other women, because we have lots of things we still have to achieve, and there's lots of things that women still struggle to get on equal terms. And so this topic has been taboo.
You must have come across women who've struggled with this.
Personally, what I come across more often with the Vagenda is people actually telling me that they are constantly reminded in the media about their fertility, about their biological clock ticking, about how they should choose between a career and a child, and how that should be mutually exclusive. And I think, to me, I know that, you know, this isn't something you're opposed to.
It's not necessarily mutually exclusive, but the biological fact is unarguable.
It is unarguable that you know, your fertility clock does tick as a woman, but I don't see how that translates into having to sort of rearrange your life, especially if that's only for a woman. I really think that if you're addressing the issue, you shouldn't say a daughter
I do think, no,
leave.
If I had a daughter, I would say to her, think about it, because it's her personal biological clock. It's her personal fertility. She needs to discuss it with her partner, obviously. But I'm not saying we have to rearrange our lives because we live so much longer. You know, nature has in one sense been beaten by us. We've added 20 years to our lifespan in the last 100 years, and yet we haven't been able to alter in any way that fertility window, because women are born with their eggs, they're desperate to get out from the age of about 14, and by the time you're 35 they've been trying to get out for 20 years.
Definitely, but I feel like there's so much pressure in the media already that women do realise that. In fact, women are being told to be hyper aware of that, and there's also this wider social problem, a structural problem, that is to do with women not being able to have babies and have careers. And I think the real priority is to make sure that we have those things in place that they can, and we shouldn't be telling women only to be responsible. I know this isn't exactly, you know, what you said as well, but women only to be responsible.
But did you reorganise your life?
I was very lucky, Jeremy, because I was desperate for children from a very early age and nobody was interested. Absolutely not. And when I met my partner, I was 32 and he knew that I wanted children, and we had them sooner than would have been ideal.
So it worked out for you?
Only just. And
But it did work out for you.
It did work out for me, but I was lucky. And the thing that I'm really adamant about is make your choices. Don't let, as Holly says, don't let society dictate, but make your choices in an informed way. If we say to women, it's okay, wait, we are denying those women who want children, and there are many, many who don't, and I think obviously that's a very important issue. This is not for everyone. But for those who know at an early stage that they want children, they need to look at all the choices available to them and say, should I reorder these choices in order to reflect that the only window closing is my fertility window. Yeah. My education window is not closing, and my career window is not closing.
Yeah, including the men that they are with.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Thank you both very much. Thank you.